When you walk into an arena and you see it packed with a tournament, do you take any credence that maybe you had something to do with this, or is this just part of the process of hockey in the world and here in the Des?
I don't know. I think it was just a coincidence. But I mean, I grew up playing at this rink. This is kind of where I started to play hockey, and so it's kind of funny being back here, with your NHL team and practicing in the rink I grew up in.
Any favorite memories in this building?
I mean, there's been quite a few. I've played a number of games and practices and tournaments here. Kind of can't really name one off the top of my head, but no, it's special. Special being back. It's fun seeing all the kids and everybody excited for us. It's just a practice, and obviously the whole rink's kind of jammed with people watching, so it's pretty cool.
Did you ever watch the Coyotes practice?
I did, yeah. I watched them a few times. I remember watching when Gretzky was coaching back then, and it was pretty cool just seeing him on the ice and the players that they had then. I mean, I was so young and I barely remember, but I've been to a few practices when I was younger.
Shane's going to have his jersey retired in a little over a week. Just curious for your thoughts on that and what your earliest memories are, maybe watching him.
Yeah, I mean, that's amazing. What he's done for not only the franchise but Arizona hockey in general. I mean, he's kind of my idol growing up, and I was an extremely young kid, and every night he competed and battled, and it's kind of something you appreciate when you watch, and everything, all the accolades that he's gotten, he's obviously deserved, and he's been an unbelievable role model for everybody, a bunch of kids growing up, including me.
He actually jokes that Danny Briere was your favorite guy, not him.
Yeah, they joke around, but I love them both, honestly. Danny, I loved just the way he celebrated goals and everything when I was a young kid actually skating out here. I'd always kind of mimic his celebrations, but Donor was kind of my guy, Captain Coyote. He's just a fun player to watch. I mean, you hit guys, you do it all out there. So I can't say I had a favorite because they like to fight over it, but they were both obviously unbelievable players, and it was awesome growing up watching them and just getting to know them now. It's pretty special. It's pretty surreal.
Have you noticed the growth just in terms of how many kids that are playing around this area compared to when you were 7, 8 years old?
Yeah, it's been a lot. I mean, I think a couple years ago, Arizona was top 3, I think, in growth for kids kind of starting up hockey and everything, and that's always good. And you'd love to see that grow more and more because obviously it's an amazing sport, and you just hope, in these kind of different warmer climates like Arizona, California, Florida, Texas, that more and more kids kind of pick up hockey and make it competitive. And obviously, it doesn't matter where you're from. There's always, you put enough work effort into it, you can get to your goals.
We recognize too, I think, that 10, 12 years from now, maybe not so much Auston, that kid will be standing out here saying, yeah, I used to come and watch Auston Matthews practice here once here at the league.
Yeah, I sure hope so. I kind of keep an eye on kids kind of coming up, and there's just been more and more people that have kind of filtered into these junior programs, the NTDP, WHL, and it's always great to see, and you kind of see them around in the summer, and there's some good players that are coming up, and I think it's just going to continue to grow and grow.
You get to go home. Has the decor in your bedroom changed at all in a decade?
My mom keeps putting more new stuff in there. Every time I come home, I notice something new in there. But she likes to decorate it with all sorts of stuff. And my dad's office is pretty jam-packed with jerseys, gloves. You'd think I'm an only child, but I do have 2 sisters. And but no, it's great. They love that kind of stuff.
Remember the first time you met Shane?
I definitely met him when I was younger. I know there's a picture of me with Danny, and just kind of like a event they had for fans. I was super young, and I don't remember it too vividly, but I guess when I was about 15, I was skating with some of the guys here. Seems like just yesterday, but probably about 5-6 years ago, before I was in the NTDP, and guys like him, Donor out there, Ray Whitney, Ray Whitney. A number of guys, and that was kind of my first experience with Shane and all those guys.
Did you get a photo with him too, or is it just?
No, I didn't want to.
See, this is Danny is your favorite player.
Yeah, well, I do have a picture with. I have to have a picture with Donor somewhere, but I do. This one with Danny's kind of been out there quite a bit, so yeah. Yeah, we're extremely close. Yeah, we put up the NTDP together. Same with Christian Fisher. So I'm close with both those guys, and it's tough kind of coming back here with my family. So it's kind of hard to catch up with them. But every time they've come to Toronto, it's been nice to go out to dinner with them and just catch up. I roomed with Christian my 2 years at the NTDP on the road, and I still keep in touch with both of them quite a bit.
Auston, where would you say you've grown the most this season, be it on the ice, off the ice? Where do you feel you've kind of taken
I don't know. I feel like I'm skating a lot better this year. Just kind of getting up and down the ice, utilizing my body, and I think that's a big thing that kind of Babs harps on me for. And I mean, I agree with him. When I'm skating and moving, and it's kind of tough to defend, especially all three of us for big bodies, myself, Kapanen, and Patty. And when we're all moving, it's kind of a tough line to defend.